Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So this video is going to be very much special because I would be implementing whatever we have learned till now, and I should implement this code on the same time as you're watching the video. So please start a PyCharm ID or your Jupyter ID so that you could implement this code with me. So what we are going to do in this code is we are going to make a quadratic equation calculator. Means our program would be calculating the quadratic equation. The user would be entering the value of a, b, c, and then we would be printing the quadratic equation as well as its roots. Fine. So let us without wasting time, let us go to our project and then create a new and then Python file, and we would be giving the name as quadratic and then CALC. Fine. And this is quadratic calculator. So first of all, what we need is we would say print. We would give printf. We would print that welcome. This is quadratic equation calculator. This is a quadratic equation. QATION Fine. So put here. Fine. So please enter the value of A, B, and C to calculate the roots. Fine. So let us just run this much of code and see what happens. So we should run it from here. Fine. So this is showing the output of previous one. It's saying this. Terminate. It's saying this is a quadratic equation calculator. Please enter the value of a, b, and c to calculate its roots. To calculate the roots. So let me just capitalize this p. Fine. So till now it will be fine. So now we are supposed to enter the values of the user is supposed to enter the values of a, b, and c. So let's say a equals to, since we have to take the user from input from user, we would write input and we would write enter the value of a and then press enter key. Fine. So up till this would be clear. So let us just run it and see what happens. So yeah, it is saying enter the value of a and then press enter key. Suppose I press 3, it would just close my program. Yeah, it's closing. So let me just give a space here. Fine. So now we are supposed to do for b, and we'll do the same thing. Input of double quotes, and then we'll write enter. Just let me just copy the above thing and then just make the necessary changes so that I could save my time. Fine. So enter the value of b and press enter key. Fine. So up till here will be clear for you all. So now again the same thing. C equals to print and then quotes. So similarly I'll paste the same thing. I'll add a C and I will just erase this double quotes. Fine. So up till here would be clear for you. We would first enter the value of A, then B, and then C. Fine. And then let us show the quadratic equation to the user. Let us print it. Print the quadratic equation is, we should write here your quadratic equation is, so that it would look better. Your quadratic equation is, and then just, and then in the next statement let us print. We should print first of all a into the capital X, isn't it? So what this thing will do is it will first of all print a, and then it will print the x, and then it will print x as it is. Fine. After this we want to print plus isn't it? So x plus, let me write plus here, x plus, we would write b here in small words, a comma here, and the b here, and then this is basically x square. So how should I write that thing? X square can be written as, is there any button on the keyboard which can represent the square thing? Yeah, it's here, x raised to 2. Fine, yeah, it's x square, b into x, it's capital X, isn't it? B into x, and then plus C. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Fine. So let us just run this much of code and let's see if any error is coming or not. Yeah, after this, fine, we enter the value of A as 2, B as 3, and C. Oh, it's not asking for C. Oh, we have written here print. We should write input, INPUT. Now let us just rerun this thing and see what happens. This is a quadratic if converter. Please enter the value of ABC, enter the root, and this is, I would write first 2, then 3, and then 4. The quadratic should 2x square plus 3x plus 4. Yes, we are doing it correctly. So now we are finding the root. So up till this we had got a quadratic equation. So the formula for finding the root is, we would use the formula of minus b plus b square minus 4, so it is delta. So let me write delta as del, minus b plus delta, the whole upon, basically let me just code it instead of writing the comment. Fine. So I would take first root as r1 and second root as r2. So I would write r1 equals to, what is r1? It's minus b. So basically let me write minus b and then plus and then root of. So here we would have to use the functions of math. We would have to import math functions. Import math, because we have to use that root function, isn't it? So minus b plus power of b square minus 4ac, isn't it? So it would be b into b minus 4 into a into c to the power 0.5. This is 1.5. So this would be minus b plus of b square minus 4ac, isn't it? So up till this would be clear for you, and then divide this entire value by 2. So let me just put a bracket here. So this should be divided by 2 into a. So up till this step would be clear for you. Fine. So this is our first root r1, and for the second root let us just copy this thing and let me just paste it here, equals to, and then just paste it here. This bracket is closed now, and just change this plus and minus. So we are done. So minus b plus b square minus 4ac raised to 1 by 2, and then by 2a and this thing. So now our aim is to print r1 and r2. Print 1 root is basically what we are doing is, here we are not checking for complex numbers, that is imaginary root, since we are not yet learned about if-else statements. So we'll do that thing afterwards, but first let us just make a simple one. So 1 root is, and then r1, isn't it? And the next root is print, other root is, what is other root? We would be calculating that, and comma r2, isn't it? So up till this much would be clear for you, and now let's just run this code and see what happens. Oh, please enter a and then press enter. I enter as 5, 2, and 1. Let's see what happens. It's saying string. I think I'd given a complex array. So let me just rerun this and see what happens. Let me just give here 2b square minus 4ac. So let me just give this 10 and 3. Oh, your quadratic equation is this thing. It's correct till this. R1 is bad operand type of minus string. Why is this thing? Okay, yeah. We had taken all these inputs in the form of strings. By default, it takes all the inputs in form of strings. We have to just convert that in integer form so that it could be applied in the given formulas below. So let us just typecast it to int. What we are doing is just writing int before every statement and putting a bracket, int of bracket, and the other side we are putting here. We are done it there. So int bracket. So now let's run this code and see what happens. Is it showing error? ABC, int of this thing. So it's int of, yeah, let's see. It's showing error here. Why? Let's see what happens. Which error comes? Let's see. Oh, it's saying invalid syntax. What? Input of this thing into the value. Int of okay, instead of doing it in this way, let us just convert ABC to input in our next statements. Fine. So up till here would be clear for you. Fine. C equals to, and up till this much would be clear for you all guys, isn't it? So now what I'm doing is a equals to int of a. I'm just typecasting every variable, that is int of b, and c equals int of c, isn't it? So now let's just run it and see what happens. It's saying enter the value. I entered 10, then I'm entering 4. Oh, let me just rerun this. I should enter less value of a so that it could give real numbers. So I would enter 2, then I would enter I think 7, and then I would enter 3. Let's see what happens. Yes, it's showing us the error, and it's showing us the root, and this is our answer. We are getting the answer. You could just verify it with your calculator, and so we are done with it. And then just write yes, we have calculated the roots. This is just for fun. This is so in this way we had done our calculator and we had successfully made it. So guys, please like, comment, and please guys subscribe to my channel. Please support. So we'll meet in the next video, and thank you guys.